Hello there, Stevos. Welcome along to this week's episode of Steve's weekly vlog right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. It's Monday morning, it's 9:05, not long woken up, caught up on today's episode. Very emotional episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer. I'm now just about to go onto my MacBook and do a little bit of editing and just catch up editing really on some YouTube videos which at the time of recording this vlog are still yet to be released, but by the time this vlog goes out, will be out on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, already. Just come downstairs, by the way, just trying to fill my clothes, because this is my washing that I had in the tumble dryer the other day. Obviously, it didn't dry fully, but it does feel dry, though. So I'm going to assume that all this stuff here is actually dry, ready for me to put away upstairs in my bedroom, which is fine. My sister took this out the tumble dryer yesterday because I stuck this stuff on in the tumble dryer on Friday, just before I went to my sister's. Obviously, I didn't get enough time to dry it all completely. It was nearly done, but it was just little bits and pieces, really. It still had like about 10 minutes or something in the dryer, but I think, to be honest, it's been on the freezer for a little bit. It's had time to kind of get to room temperature, so I'm assuming that's all nice and dry right now. So I'm probably going to fold this up and put it neatly away in my wardrobe in my bedroom. There is actually another load of washing that I did stick in the washing machine the other day, which I haven't had a chance to put in the tumble dryer yet, because again, my sister used the tumble dryer yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that out of the washing machine and stick it in the tumble dryer to dry. I am finally going to be up to date with my washing, because I've just put the washing in the washing machine that's in my washing basket, and if I show you down here, look, nothing in my washing basket. It's not looked like that for around about a week and a half. So I have just spoken to my mum's energy provider on the phone, because over the weekend we got a letter in regards to my mum needing to pay some money to her energy provider because they haven't received their payments over the last month, which is understandable because obviously my mum's no longer here to pay for it. So anyway, I've just spoken to them on the phone. I spoke to them on the phone a couple of weeks ago in regards to getting a bereavement form, because obviously where I'm still residing here until the near future, obviously, you know, the bills still need to be paid for, etc. and stuff like that. So there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes where I'm having to get the bills kind of changed over from my mum's name into my name, etc. So obviously, my mum's energy provider provided me with a form that I need to fill out. It's a bereavement form, and it's basically just the details of the deceased, which is obviously my mum. And then obviously they then get the new details from me as well, the person that's going to be paying for the bills. Now, I did just speak to the person on the phone in regards to what my mum owes at the moment. And I did say that on the back of the letter there was a bank transfer option. And basically, at first he did say that, you know, you're more than welcome to do that. But then I spoke to him about the bereavement form, because on the bereavement form it does say about final billing payment and stuff like that, which I'm assuming is how much the deceased owes the energy provider. So anyway, he said that what I would do if I was you is hold off doing the bank transfer option for the time being, just to not overcomplicate things or cause me any distress or any more grief and stuff like that. Just continue filling out the bereavement form, and then just put whatever's owed to the energy provider. Just put that down on the final billing payment, so then that way the bereavement team from the energy provider will then get in contact with me, and then they'll discuss payments, like whether it needs to be paid in installments or whether I can pay it off fully, etc. So there we go. So yeah, so anyway, so I have spoken to them this morning. Very interesting to know. Obviously, again, it's just life things, really, that, you know, I need to learn, I need to understand and stuff like that, you know, because I've never gone through stuff like this before. So it's very interesting to learn all about this stuff, really, at the moment. Just made myself my first flask of coffee of the day and just about to take my morning medication as well. Guys, I've just uploaded vlog 231 to my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Right, and I think I scheduled it for March the 2nd. Obviously it's out now by the time this vlog goes out, because this is vlog 233. But as I uploaded it to YouTube, only 13 minutes and 50 seconds of the vlog was uploaded to YouTube. I don't know where the rest of it is, got no idea. But only 13 minutes of that vlog got uploaded to YouTube. Therefore, I've had to delete that video from YouTube. And it does mean, ultimately, I've got to go back and edit that vlog again. And then obviously re-export that video again. And then re-upload that video to YouTube again. So hopefully, by the time you see this vlog, you would have seen the full-length version of vlog 231 as well on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, as well. Unbelievable, honestly. Just taking my clothes out of the tumble dryer and now I'm just about to put them upstairs and put them away neatly in my wardrobe. Just put the load of washing that I had in the washing machine earlier this morning into the tumble dryer to dry. For breakfast this morning, I've got a bowl of Honey Hoop cereal. Guys, I've got to tell you this. So earlier I was scrolling on Facebook on my phone and I happened to stumble upon this article from, I believe it might have been Southampton's Daily Echo, and it was an article that was published either a day or 2 days ago now, and apparently Wendy's, the American fast food chain, is going to Southampton. Honestly, you know, so I do believe that there's a couple of Wendy's here in the UK. I think the nearest to me is Portsmouth or Reading, but there's also another one as well, one that I went to twice last year, which was in Brighton. Now that's one of the main reasons why I do enjoy going to Brighton, not just because of the beach, the pier, you know, the view, the town centre, Churchill Square, but also because they've also got an American fast food chain there called Wendy's that I absolutely love going to a lot. So honestly, if there is a Wendy's that is actually opening in Southampton, which seems likely that's going to be the case, then believe me, later this year, I'm going to go to Southampton. It's only a short train drive from here to Southampton, and I am literally going to go over there and go and have a Wendy's, because I absolutely love Wendy's. Like, Wendy's is just so good. It really is. You know, there's also another American fast food chain that they've got in Brighton called Popeyes, right? Now, Popeyes, it was okay. I wouldn't say I'd eat there all the time, you know, because I felt like the chicken was so, I think it was more chicken tenders, but, like, the chicken was so tender that literally the breadcrumbs on the chicken was just crumbling away from the chicken. And yeah, so it was okay, but I don't think it would be, like, honestly, if someone said to me, what would you prefer, Wendy's or a Popeyes, I'd literally say Wendy's, not Popeyes, Wendy's, because Wendy's is just so much better, I feel as though. I don't know, maybe that's an argument that you guys can have in the comment section down below. What's better, Popeyes or Wendy's, if you've ever had a Popeyes before? But, no, in all seriousness though, you know, this is when Southampton get Wendy's, and somewhere like Bournemouth or Poole, which is where I am, we get a Popeyes. Honestly, I really hope that's not the case. Honestly, they should bring a Wendy's to Bournemouth or Poole, or even Christchurch, you know, just somewhere local to me, you know, somewhere that I can go to have a Wendy's that doesn't require me to jump on a train and do a short train journey or a long train journey distance, you know. So, Oh, honestly, I do love Wendy's though. So if they do bring it to Southampton later this year, I'm definitely going. Now, the other night, I was watching somebody on TikTok Live. Believe it or not. I'm not going to give away the identity of this person that I was watching on TikTok Live, because I don't think that's fair. In all seriousness, don't think that's fair at all. But this person went live on TikTok the other night, and, you know, she was actually saying to her TikTok followers about this date. Now, believe it or not, right, she went bowling with this guy that she was on a date with. They only went on one date. And I don't think this is really nice, to be honest, because in all honesty, I've always taken any relationship I've been on with anyone, I've always taken them bowling. You know, it's just something I like doing. They've enjoyed doing it as well, you know, and stuff like that. So when I stumbled upon this story, I was kind of shocked, actually. So obviously, this girl said on TikTok that, you know, she went on a date with this guy. She got a train from where she lives, and she went like an hour and 10 minutes on the train. Met up with this guy. They went bowling together first, and what their plan was they were going to go for they were going to go bowling and then go for a meal straight after. And anyway, so they went bowling, and she beat this guy twice at bowling. They played 2 games of bowling. She beat him twice. Anyway, now, he didn't think it was fair, and he didn't like the fact that she beat him twice, so he decided to drop her back at the train station, despite the fact that they also said about going for a meal. So she said that it kind of upset her, but at the same time it didn't, because she just got a KFC when she got back home. But in all honesty, right, like, I don't think that's nice. Like, genuinely, like, you know, if I was to take a woman out on a date, no joke, if I took a woman out on a date and we played bowling and she beat me twice, wouldn't bother me that she beat me twice, you know. I'd still take her out for a lovely meal anyway, because that's the gentleman that I am, you know. I just don't think that's nice, though, you know, like, you take a woman out on a date, you do an activity like bowling, you know, and yeah, the woman beats you twice, but still, like, take her out for dinner, you know, take her out for a meal. So, honestly, I mean, if that was me, personally, honestly, it wouldn't matter if she had beaten me at bowling twice. I'd still taken her out for a lovely meal anyway, you know, like, it wouldn't bother me, it wouldn't upset me. At the end of the day, I just appreciate... And also as well, this guy ghosted her as well afterwards. So, you know, I don't know. But if that was me, I would have taken her out bowling. She beat me twice. She beats me twice. Don't bother me. But I'd still take her out for a lovely meal afterwards. And would I contact her after the date? Yes, I would. Just giving the rabbits their rabbit food on this Monday afternoon. Currently in the bathroom at the moment, as I'm just about to have a shower, and I'm also going to have a shave as well on this Monday afternoon. So I've just taken my washing out of the tumble dryer and just about to put it away in my wardrobe. I have taken myself outside, guys, because I've been indoors all day from the moment I woke up this morning at around about 7 AM. It's a lovely day as well, so I thought I'd get outside, get a bit of exercise, have a bit of a walk, and I'm walking down the footpath that I used to take Simba down to, so I'm thinking of going down to the village where I used to take Simba. It's still so weird. I've done this walk a couple of times on my own. It's really weird walking down here without a dog lead in my hand or a dog next to me. It's very weird, very bizarre as well. It's something I've got to get used to, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, it's a lovely day. So I just thought I'd take myself out the house, get a bit of fresh air, clear my mind, clear my head. It's good for mental health as well, isn't it, really, to get out and go for a walk. So that's exactly what I'm doing on this Monday afternoon. I'm really upset right now. I'll tell you why. Because, not gonna lie, this morning I spent about 15-20 minutes on the loo because I haven't got an upset stomach or anything like that. Like, I don't feel sick. I don't feel like I'm going to vomit or anything like that. But I basically, put it this way, I've got a bit of upset bowels. Okay? Let's put it that way. It's the kindest way I can put it, really. Yeah, so I had a bit of upset bowels when I woke up this morning. I was on the loo for like a good 15-20 minutes. And then, literally, as I got back from my walk, which I've not long got back from, I literally had to run up the stairs because, again, my bowels needed to open. And once again, I was on the loo for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Now, I'm upset because tonight I was meant to be going out with my support workers and some of their clients to go-karting, which would have been fun and would have been really awesome for me to do. And I'm kind of upset now because I've had to cancel on them because obviously I need to get a bus to go to the go-karting place, which would take me roughly about 45 minutes to get there. And in all honesty, I think I just need the toilet nearby, just in case I need to run to go to the toilet. So, yeah, I'm kind of upset about that, really. Like, honestly, it's saddened me. But hopefully, though, they will do another go-karting session again soon. And if they do, I definitely will be going to the next go-karting session, whenever that may be. I have got a couple of YouTube videos to catch up on. Even though I've seen the movie for myself, but I do want to see what Jeremy Johns thinks of the recent horror movie, The Monkey. So I'm going to give that a watch. That was uploaded 2 days ago. And last night as well. Look at that smiling face. Absolutely love that smiling face, by the way. Gabby Thompson released a brand new vlog on her YouTube channel, Gabby Thompson. All the vlogs I have owed you in one is the title of their video. And it's around about 16 minutes and 42 seconds long. So I'm going to catch up and see what she's been up to as well in this recent YouTube video. Watch both of them videos right now over on my iMac on this Monday afternoon. Speaking of Gabby, by the way, I posted this on her first video she posted at the beginning of the year, 4 weeks ago. I said, Happy New Year, Gabby, and welcome back to YouTube in 2025. I really enjoyed your first video back. I haven't started posting any content I have filmed so far yet this year, but something I will plan to do soon as I'm going through an awful time right now. But I really enjoyed seeing your routine that you did towards the end of the video, and also seeing you set up the fan heater as well, which does look good. I may be getting my own place later this year, so I think a fan heater will come in handy for my new place later this year. As always, looking absolutely amazing in this video, and I'm sending you and your family lots of love and positive vibes. Looking forward to continuing supporting you and your content throughout 2025. Now, she actually responded back to that video late last night, actually, about 6 hours. Well, actually, no, it was earlier this morning, 6 hours ago. She responded back, and this is what she said. Thank you. Yes, I'm hoping to get back into the swing of posting content again after the break, and I'm sure that I will be. Yes, was a little bit of an investment considering, but it has been worth it, and we have used it a lot to heat up rooms. We are in without putting heating on more than needed when just us in the house. Hoping finding your own place goes well, and thank you for your continued support of myself and my content. So there we go. So that was really nice of her to say that, you know, and as always, I really do appreciate her and her content that she provides on YouTube and on Instagram as well. She always responds to my Q&As that I tend to post or ask her on Instagram as well. So yeah, honestly, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to catch up and watch them 2 YouTube videos now on this Monday afternoon. Guys, I have just been live on TikTok. I was meant to show you guys what I've got for my dinner tonight, but instead I ended up eating it on my TikTok live, and I didn't show you, I didn't vlog it. So I'm just going to tell you what I had for my dinner. I had 2 breakfast wraps that were in the freezer. They were my last breakfast wraps that I made about a few weeks ago now, which I had in the freezer that my support worker came in and helped me do a few weeks ago. So definitely going to need to do more of them in the next week or maybe 2 weeks or something. But though, in the meantime, I am just about to do the washing up, drying up and putting away from breakfast this morning and dinner tonight. I have been notified while I was live on TikTok about one of my favourite YouTubers to watch, Off the Hook, Daz and Will, cook and eat from possibly the worst chef on the internet. This is nearly an hour long, by the way. So I'm going to spend the next 49 minutes and 23 seconds watching this on YouTube on my iPad on this Monday night. Just about to take my nighttime medication with my last flask of coffee for this evening. By the way, brand new movie is on digital platforms today here in the UK, and I'm talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 3. By the way, it got released on digital platforms. I pre-ordered this about a couple of weeks ago, so I've now got it to buy and keep on digital platforms, along with the other Sonic the Hedgehog movies as well, which are somewhere further down the list on my buy and keep purchases of movies on digital. But yes, so I've now got Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which I'm sure I'll probably go back and rewatch, along with the other Sonic the Hedgehog movies within the franchise at some point very, very soon. So I have just gotten into my pyjamas and I'm going to be heading off to bed. It's just coming up to 20 past 10 because I'm back at work this week, guys, and I'm back at work from tomorrow. Really looking forward to getting back to work. I had a really enjoyable time away from work. My next time off from work is actually at the end of March, so I'm looking forward to spending some more time off work at the end of March. But anyway, also as well, by the way, my sister, obviously I think I mentioned this in the last episode of the vlog, and maybe the vlog before that as well. I started speaking about the heating system and stuff. Well, basically, I found out that my mum switched the boiler onto auto, which means that obviously when she changes the thermostat, the heating automatically kicks in whenever it reaches a certain temperature in the house. However, though, my sister showed me over the weekend that there is a slight hack where basically you can switch the switch from auto to manual, and then that means that if you switch the boiler on in the boiler where the boiler is, then the heating will just kick in, and then if you go back into where the boiler is and switch it off by the button, then obviously it turns the heating off, and then that's it. So if there are any more times at night where this house gets cold, because there has been times recently where the house has got cold and stuff, at least now I know how the boiler works and how the heating works. And it's just literally a flick of a button, basically, is what I need to do in order to put the heating on and warm the house up for a couple of hours. So, there we go. Anyway, I'm now going to head off to bed because I have got work tomorrow. So, from me, it's good night. And I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Tuesday morning. Just got back home from work. First day back at work, weren't too bad, to be honest. Anyway, just about to get out my work uniform and then unpack the shopping that I brought today from work, which I'll show you guys in just a few moments. It's not really that interesting, but I'll show you anyway. So this is what I got shopping wise today. I got some carrots, some baby gem lettuce, some celery sticks, a rather long looking cucumber. That's the longest cucumber I've ever seen. Stop it. So this is L'Oreal Men Expert Pure Carbon Total Clean Carbon Shower, 5-in-1, double XL size, and of course it's for body, face, hair, beard, and moisturize as well, which is really good for my skin. I feel as though this shower gel really does help my skin. Anyway, that is what I got today from shopping at work when I finished work. Just giving the fish their fish food. Just done the rabbits a salad bowl which consists of cucumber, some lettuce, some celery sticks and some carrots. Hello rabbits, hello, hello. There we go. Anyway, I have done the rabbits some water, some fresh water. Obviously that's their salad bowl in there. I've also gave them some more hay in their hay box as well. And down here in the bottom part of their cage, you might just be able to see through here, maybe, possibly, but I've also cleaned out their litter tray, put fresh litter down in their litter box, and I've also given them some more food in their food bowl as well in their cage on this Tuesday afternoon. So it is Tuesday afternoon, by the way, and I am on my Nintendo Switch, something that I've not been on for such a long time. I don't know, there we go. Something I've not been on for such a long time, to be honest. I haven't been on my Switch for a long time, but at the moment, Spyro Reignited Trilogy is currently updating at the moment. My battery's on 83%, it was on 84% a minute ago, and then straight after that I'm going to download Fortnite. There we go, there it is right there. Fortnite is what I'm going to download after that, because I'll tell you why. Tonight, when my camera decides to focus back down on me, there we go. Yeah, because tonight my support workers are doing a virtual session with me, so they're going to play a couple of games of Fortnite online with me via their Nintendo Switch console as well, or their whatever platform they play Fortnite on. They have done it before with other clients as well, so they said that they have a lot of fun with their clients when they play Fortnite with them as well. So hopefully tonight's session will be a lot of fun. Also as well, by the way, there's a new movie that I purchased a couple of weeks ago. I pre-ordered it a couple of weeks ago, but it's appeared on my digital purchase list today because it got released today on digital. So I shall show you that next. So this is the movie that got released today, Presents, which is only an hour and 25 minutes. But I watched this movie a couple of weeks ago at the cinema with my support worker and one of the clients as well. Really enjoyed this movie, so I am more than happy to have this movie on digital, and I'm sure I'll definitely go back and give it another rewatch again at some point very soon. So it is Tuesday afternoon, it's just gone 3:30 by the way, and I thought I would sit down for a little bit and just watch something on my iPad. But before I do watch something on my iPad, I thought I would give these a go. These right here. It's going all over the place. These are, I believe they're called Juicy Drops? Juicy Drops. Marshmallows. Now these are sweet and sour fizzy marshmallows. So I've got no idea what they're going to turn out like. But we have got cola flavoured ones. And we've got raspberry flavoured ones. So, I got these the other last week at the shop, actually, over the road. They were $1.25. They went down to 94 pence, which I thought weren't a bad deal, to be honest. So, what I thought I would do is literally just give one of these a go each. Maybe two, if need be. But here it is. Here's the first one. There we are. It's literally marshmallow with a lot of sugar. I felt as though I could taste more sugar than I could marshmallow. Anyway, you know what, actually, to be fair, I can actually taste the raspberry in that. That was a raspberry one. Let me try the Juicy Drops cola flavoured ones. Let me put them over there. Like that. Anyway, let's try the cola flavoured ones, okay? We'll give those ones a go. So, again, here we are. Right there. There we go. So, let's give it a go. Oh, man. Yeah, that definitely tastes of cola. Damn. Yeah. You know what? Out of 10, the raspberry ones, I'd probably give maybe a 7. The cola ones, however, I'd give a 9. And I'll tell you why. The raspberry ones, it didn't really feel like a raspberry until like the aftertaste, until the build-up of the aftertaste. Whereas the cola ones, when you eat them, literally, from the moment you start biting it and eating it, it's literally, the taste is already there, basically. So, anyway, so yeah, so there we go. Those are Juicy Drops, cola flavoured sweet and sour fizzy marshmallows, and raspberry flavoured sweet and sour fizzy marshmallows as well, which I got last week at the shop, which I wanted to try during my weekly vlog. Anyway, I'm now just about to try and find something and watch something on my iPad. I'll show you guys what I'm watching on my iPad in just a few moments. Despite the fact that I've not actually caught up on 2 episodes of Corrie from last week and 1 episode from last night on ITVX, but I'm going to go back and watch a couple of classic episodes of Coronation Street that's airing at the moment on ITV3 during the daytimes, from Monday to Friday. So I'm going to catch up on some of them episodes now on ITVX on my iPad. So this is what I've got for my dinner tonight. I have got a salmon, spinach and lemon fish cake with some chips, some mixed veg and some tomato ketchup, and I've also made myself a flask of coffee as well. Time for me to do the washing up, drying up and putting away from dinner tonight. Just made myself my last flask of coffee for this evening as well. Tuesday night in the bathroom as I'm just about to have a shower and get dressed into my pyjamas. Just about to take my nighttime medication with my flask of coffee. So it is Tuesday night and it's just gone 11:30. I can't believe how long it took me to have a shower. Like, honestly, I put my phone down at 11:15, went off into the bathroom, had a shower, washed myself completely down and all of that stuff. Got out of the shower, dried myself off, had a shave as well. My face feels very, very smooth right now, by the way. And then literally got dressed, came out the bathroom, turned the light out, looked at my phone. It was nearly 11:30. How did it take me 45 minutes to do that? I don't know. Anyway, that being said though, I have taken my nighttime medication, so I am going to head off to bed as I do have work tomorrow. Also as well, I don't know if you can really tell, but I'm also wearing my microphone as well. Absolutely obsessed with the fact that I've decided to film this part of the weekly vlog using an external microphone instead of my built-in microphone on this camera. Anyway, I do, every now and then, you're going to see me wearing this microphone every now and then. Not all the time, but every now and then you will. Just picks up better audio quality, I guess. Right, anyway, I'm going to head off to bed. Oh, actually, before I do, earlier, I said in the vlog that my support workers were going to do a support session with me this evening, a virtual session, a video call session, where I was going to be playing Fortnite with them using my Nintendo Switch. Now, earlier this evening, I did download Fortnite on my Nintendo Switch. I had to re-download it because I do remember having Fortnite before on my Nintendo Switch, but it's just the fact that I had to re-download it again. I don't know why. It must have deleted off my Switch or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, re-downloaded it. And it managed to download in the background while it was in sleep mode, etc. My support worker called me up and it was more of just like a half an hour, 45-minute check-in audio call that he had with me and stuff. And he was asking me bits and pieces as to like, do you know where the cut-off points are for like your electric or your gas or your water and stuff like that. Some of it I do know where it is, but others, I hate to admit it, I don't. So I'm going to go round with my sister, I think, at some point later this week when she comes over and just have a look and see where some of these cut-off points are for like the electric, the gas, the water, etc. Just so that I know where they are. Also, as well, it's ideal to know where they are because if I do have like an electrical fault, if I've got like a gas leak or anything like that, I need to know where these cut-off points are, don't I, really? Because otherwise, if I inhale the gas, it's going to kill me off. And we don't want that. Of course we don't. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm going to go through with my sister, I think, about that later this week and stuff, and fill out some forms, some paperwork with my support worker, just so that they're also aware of whereabouts they are around the house. Guys, I'm going to head off to bed, okay, because I've spoken for too long during this part of the vlog. Thank you for watching Tuesday's part of the weekly vlog. I don't know why I've just said that, but okay. And I will speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, which will be Wednesday. So it is Wednesday afternoon, halfway through the week, halfway through this week's episode of the weekly vlog right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. Just got home from work and just got out of my work uniform as well. I have got some shopping, which I will go downstairs and show you guys my shopping that I brought today after work in just a few moments. This is what I brought today shopping wise. I got some Tesco 50 refuse sacks, 50 litre ones. I don't know how many there is in there. How many's in there? I don't know. Oh, 50. Of course, Steve, it says it right there. Look, 50. 50. Oh my God. Anyway, I bought 50 refuse sacks because we're running low on bin liners. So there we go. I also picked up some more Growers Harvest mixed veg because I used most of that up last night. I've only got a little tiny bit left in the freezer. So I'm going to use some of that mixed veg later on tonight for my dinner. And I also got myself another 4-pinter of milk as well, which has a use by date of the 9th of March, which isn't too bad. I've only got a little bit of milk left in the fridge in terms of 4-pinters, which I brought last week. Yeah, I brought it last week. No, not last week, the week before, which has got the date of the 27th of February, which is tomorrow's date, but I probably will use that up by tomorrow if I have a few flasks of coffee and some cereal tomorrow morning as well, because I'm not at work tomorrow. So, yeah, anyway, that is what I brought shopping-wise today after I finished work. So, it is Wednesday afternoon, by the way. It's just gone 4:15. I've just stopped off to see my support worker, went off to Castle Point, went to McDonald's. In there, we sat in McDonald's. We had a bit of a chat for a little bit, a bit of a catch-up, because it's normally my support worker that I would see quite often, but I haven't seen him for nearly a week, or it might just be over a week actually. But I saw him today anyway. Good to catch up with him as always. And also as well, I'm not going to be seeing him now till Monday morning when we're going to go for breakfast with another client of his, so I'm looking forward to doing that on Monday next week. But yeah, I did stop off at McDonald's, had a McCafe iced coffee, the frappe, the salted caramel frappe with some with mayo chicken burger and some chicken nuggets as well, which was delicious. And yes, my support worker was a little bit naughty because despite the fact that he's on a diet at the moment and his diet comes to an end on Saturday, he decided to treat himself to a Mackie D's as well. And we also sorted out the council tax as well, because I'm starting to obviously pay council tax bills because obviously now I'm a sole occupant in a property, and it will obviously be the case when I move out and live in my own flat or bungalow at some point, whether that be this year or next year. I will be paying council tax and stuff like that, and again it'll be under a single occupant because I live alone. I know that sounds sad. I would rather live with someone, not gonna lie, but it's just the way things go, isn't it? But anyway, there is some advantages of living alone though, including when it comes to bills. Maybe I'll talk about that in a separate video at some point if that is something that you guys would love to see. If so, then feel free to comment in the comment section down below and let me know, because then I can kind of give you a video whether or not you would like it, as to whether you would like me to talk about my experiences of living alone and what the advantages are and what the disadvantages are as well. So anyway, yeah, let me know in the comment section. That might be a video that I might produce and put out on my YouTube channel at some point later in March or in April. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I've not long got back from my support session, and I've also had a phone call with my sister as well, which she's provided me with some good news herself, which is good. something which I'm not going to go into right now. But yeah, no, in all honesty though, it is all good. So this is my dinner tonight. I've got chips, fish cake, some mixed veg and some salad cream. Wednesday night, just about to take my nighttime medication with my last flask of coffee for this evening. So I have just gotten into my pyjamas and I'm basically ready for bed, but I'm not going to go to bed just yet because I'm going to watch something on my Samsung Freestyle projector, because it's been a while since I last used my projector, my Freestyle projector, so I'm going to watch something on there, and I'm also going to put my iPad on charge and also my vlogging camera on charge, ready for me to do some more vlogging tomorrow. So this part of the vlog, it's good night from me, and I shall speak to you guys again in the next scene of the weekly vlog, right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial, which will be good morning, everybody. It is Thursday morning, and I've been kind of in and out of sleep all night. There was one moment, I'm pretty certain, last night where I woke up to find my phone wasn't on charge, and I could have sworn I put my phone on charge. Anyway, I found it was behind my gaming chair, and it was on the floor, so I don't know, it must have dropped on the floor at some point during the night. But I've had my projector on all night, literally. And when I woke up this morning at around about 8 o'clock, I decided to watch Tuesday, Wednesday and today's episode of EastEnders over on BBC iPlayer on my Samsung Freestyle projector. So I've just finished watching that. So it is now just gone 6 minutes past 10 on this Thursday morning, and I'm just about to get dressed. Time for me to do the washing up and drying up and putting away from dinner last night. Just about to take my morning medication with a glass of water. For breakfast today, I've got a bowl of honey hoop cereal, and I've also made myself a flask of coffee as well. So I'm currently out and about. I decided to go for a bit of a walk for a little bit to the village where I used to take Simba when I used to have Simba with me. My sister and her partner are currently back at mine at the moment. They're just sorting some bits and pieces out there, really, in terms of like my mum's stuff and stuff like that, because my sister's partner has taken some time off work. My sister's taken some time off work as well, and they've decided to go and sort some of those bits and pieces out there. So yeah, so anyway, I've decided to come outside for a little bit, have a bit of a walk, just to get me out of the house, clear my mind, get a bit of fresh air, and it's also quite a lovely day outside as well. So yeah, anyway, that's what I'm currently doing on this Thursday afternoon. Oh, I was literally, sorry, I hit the record button, and as I did, no joke, I thought my iMac was literally just about to switch on. But of course it's not going to switch on because I unplugged it to save electricity. There we go. Now that should work. Anyway, sorry everyone, I literally, also as well, I just froze for a second there as I hit the record button. And I don't even know why. Anyway, it is now Thursday night, by the way. Went live on TikTok for a little bit, which was nice. Always great to talk to my TikTok followers. And you know what? Honestly, I have such a good laugh and good banter with my TikTok followers as well, honestly. So I really, really do appreciate everyone that does go into my lives and says hello or just watches and just casually stalks. But no, in all seriousness though, like, honestly, I do appreciate everyone that does come in, say hello, and just likes to have a chat and a bit of a laugh with me. It is now 25 past 8 on this Thursday night. I have got a can of Mega Monster Energy right here, and I'm also just about to have a Skype call with my friend Kieran over on Skype on my iMac on this Thursday night, because it's Thursday night, and normally on a Thursday night we have a Skype call, which is exactly what we're going to do right now on this. Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning. It is just coming up to 20 to 11 according to my phone. It's on my bed. Just coming up to 20:11 on this 20 to 11 on this Friday morning. I've not long woken up, to be honest. I've started my morning by checking social media like Twitter or X, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and also TikTok and Snapchat as well. All the social media sites. Anyway, it's Friday morning and I am now just about to get dressed. So my sister came over yesterday to do a bit of a clean up in my mum's room, you know, get rid of some rubbish and stuff like that, bag up my mum's clothes and stuff like that. Very hard job to do, to be honest. I mean, it was very difficult because even I went in at one point to help her and my sister's partner clean up a few bits and pieces in my mum's room and stuff. My sister asked me a couple of things, actually, like did I want to keep, for example, my school record book and stuff like that. So all this stuff in here is like paperwork from school and stuff like that. And also as well, there's another one right here as well in a brown envelope right there. So I've decided to keep hold of that. My sister did also ask me as well whether or not I wanted to keep one of my mum's blankets, which is this one right here. It's very nice and soft, by the way. So I've decided to hold on to one of them as well. You know, it's always ideal. Quite nice, to be honest. And then, and also as well, I've also managed to keep some of this Garnier Skin Natural Micellar Cleansing Water. So it removes makeup, but also cleanses and smooths your skin as well. So there we go. So I've also decided to keep one of those as well. It'd be just ideal really for my skin. Not that I wear makeup, of course, because no. And also as well, my sister also said, did I want to keep this, there's a grooming kit in here. So there's like some little nail clippers, some little scissors and all of that stuff in here. So I've decided to keep hold of that as well. So that's in there, but obviously I'm not going to open it, because if I open it then it's just all going to fall out and it's just going to make even more mess. And then if I just come round here very quick, actually there is something else actually that I wanted to show you very quick. A bit of nostalgia for anyone that used to play video games when they were younger. But my mum, all these years by the way, has kept her Game Boy Color. Her Game Boy Color. Obviously, this was during an era where handheld video game consoles had to use batteries. That's right, batteries. They had to use batteries in order to work. So, be very interesting to see if this thing actually still works. And it's also got a game in it as well. And what is the game, I hear you ask? It is Cool Bricks. That's what it is on Game Boy Color. But anyway, honestly, that's a bit of nostalgia right there, isn't it? And then obviously, I used to have a PSP years ago. My PSP broke. I actually looked at this last night, actually, before I went to bed. And I think it looks like my mum's PSP has broke as well. Now, PSP, for those that don't know what a PSP is, it's a PlayStation Portable. So it's a handheld games console that Sony made in like the late 2000s, early 2010s, and I used to play on mine all the time as a kid. Honestly, I really did. So anyway, and one of the games that I used to play was Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories is what I used to play on PSP. I'll tell you what, the PSP was one of those consoles that I feel like was way ahead of its time, because not only could you play these games on this portable handheld device, but you could also watch movies as well. Like, I think they had like the Simpsons movie on PSP that you could watch on your PSP console. Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I remember watching that repeatedly as a kid on my PSP console and stuff, in terms of movies and stuff. You know, it's just so nostalgic when I think of a PSP console now. But anyway, these are the other games. So this is my mum's. Well, actually, let me show you my mum's PSP very quick. Okay, so it's in this thing. It's actually this is a reference to Little Big Planet, which was one of the most popular games, I believe, on the PlayStation Portable console years ago. Now, the problem is that I've got with this now, and it definitely does feel like this, but it feels like the battery has blown on the PSP, which is unfortunate because it's quite bulky. And I don't remember it being this bulky before. So I feel like the battery on this has actually blown up, unfortunately. Which means that the backing, this little bit here, can't actually stay on the PSP console. But this is what my mum's PSP console looked like. Right here. Right at the back, by the way, is obviously where you put the discs, because obviously it came with discs and stuff. So, but again, I feel as though the PSP console was way ahead of its time, you know, and I really do miss the PSP, honestly. I feel as though, you know, if I can't get that PSP working, I feel as though I should keep these games, go to somewhere like Cash and Exchange or something, and go and get another PSP console, because they're only like 90, I mean, they start from around about 90 quid, so it's not too bad, really. But these are the other games that my mum had on her PSP console anyway. Like Go Sudoku. My mum used to absolutely love Sudoku. You know what, right? She got this from Game years ago, but look, £2.99 is what she paid for this game. Absolutely unbelievable. But yeah, she absolutely loved Sudoku, so that's why she got that game. Daxter, which Daxter, whoa, hold on a second. She never even played Daxter, and neither did I, because look, the seal is still on the case of this game. That's actually shocked me. I didn't even know that until literally just now. That's absolutely shocking. You know what? Honestly, I feel as though I should either get that PSP sorted, get a battery for it and stuff, and then get it booted up. Maybe try and find a charger for it as well. Get it booted up and then play this game on it. I mean, then again though, she didn't even play this one. I've just realised, look, the Go Sudoku game has also got the seal on. She never even played this one either. Honestly, I can't believe that. Did she not play any of these? I don't know. Amber McLean's Mercury. I've got no idea what... Oh, this looks like a pinball game, by the way. I think my mum was really into, like, pinball games, arcade games, and stuff like that. So, actually, I think this is the game that's actually in the PSP console, which is obviously the last game that she played. And... also, as well, this is definitely right up my street, no pun intended right here, but Midnight Club 3 DUB Edition on PSP. I absolutely love my racing games, honestly, I really, really do. So, you know, I feel as though I should definitely get this PSP up and running, and, you know, just maybe get it a little bit fixed up and stuff like that, you know, get it sorted, and then from there, maybe just have a look and see if I can maybe play some of these games, because honestly, it would just be so nostalgic for me to go back, revisit my childhood, and basically, yeah, literally, just go back and play these video games again, just like I used to, really, as a kid. You know, honestly, looking at this PSP now, it honestly does just take me back to around about 2008, 2009. That's how old these PSP consoles are, honestly. Like, they are so old. Maybe even earlier than that. It could even be like 2007, I don't know. But, you know, it just, yeah, literally, seeing this PSP console right now does make me a little bit emotional. Does make me feel old a little bit as well, because honestly, it just takes me back to my childhood, you know. So yeah, so anyway, so there we go. A little bit of a nostalgic trip for you guys anyway, and for myself as well, so always nice to see that. And then obviously there is some other bits and pieces when I can get up off the floor. There is some other bits and pieces that my sister did give to me that came from my mum's bedroom as well. Like, again, another blanket that my mum made. I think she actually did that one herself. Also as well, word search book, a really long big word search book. I absolutely love my word searches. I could spend absolute hours doing word searches, so my sister decided to give me this. This is half done, half not done, so there's some word searches in here that have been completed, but there's some other word searches in here that have not been completed. There's also some random bits and pieces as well that my sister gave to me, like Huggies wet wipes as well. I mean, you never know when I could need some Huggies wet wipes, I guess. I also gave my mum, this was a long time ago, my mum, before she became seriously unwell, she collapsed in the garden and spent all night in the garden because I'm a heavy sleeper. I didn't hear her shouting out for help at all. And, you know, I still feel bad about that. But to be honest with you, none of my neighbours none of my neighbours went to her aid either. And she was out there all night, cold. It was freezing cold. It was like middle of October. And, you know, she was in the garden, collapsed, and she was crying out for help all night. No one came to her aid until I woke up the next morning at 9 a.m. So anyway, I had to give her one of my hot water bottles. Now, she's actually kept this hot water bottle in her bedroom since that happened. And yeah, and literally, so I managed to get this back, but honestly, again, childhood nostalgic for me, because every time I was unwell when I was a kid, I'd always have that to kind of keep me nice and warm. And then my sister decided to give to me this hot water bottle right here. Now this is actually Simba's old hot water bottle, but instead she went, well, it's got the letter S on it, S for Steve, so there you go, you can have it. So there we are. And then she also gave me some of these pads as well, these cotton wool pads right here as well, so which would be great for, again, maybe cleansing my face. She's also gave me, I can't believe she gave me this, honestly. She gave me some anti-age cream. Anti-age cream. Do I honestly look that old, guys? Do I honestly look that old? Do I honestly look like I've got wrinkles going around my face? Like, honestly. Can't believe it, honestly. And it's also good for dry skin as well, which I guess is another bonus. And then she also gave me some cotton buds as well, the ones that, you know, kind of go in your ears, even though they shouldn't go in your ears, because it's quite dangerous to do that. So yeah, so anyway, so she's also got me that. Oh, hello, what happened there? So yeah, so she also got me that as well, some cotton buds as well. Oh, one's falling out. And then she also got me, she also gave to me in my mum's bedroom a neck torch. So I'm going to put it on, right? This is it. This is how bright it is, by the way. It's this bright. So, yeah. She said it's just ideal, really, to just wear when I'm out and about, walking in the dark, you know. And, yeah, and people can basically see that I'm going that direction, like that. So there we go. So, yeah. And then you just turn it off like that. So, ideal, I guess. Maybe I might start wearing this tomorrow morning when I go to work, you know, just so that people know that I'm walking in the dark and, you know, I'm on my way. So there we go. And then finally, but not least as well, my sister also gave me some chocolates, which I think my mum was meant to give to us over at Christmas, but obviously she couldn't because she was really unwell. So I decided to have some mini Santas, a box of mini Santas. I've also got myself some chocolate coins as well. And also, I believe these are chocolate-filled Christmas puddings as well. There we go. So, yeah, so that's pretty much everything that my sister gave to me from my mum's bedroom yesterday. I know this part of the vlog's been quite long, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. There's a lot of rubbish that I need to put in the bin as well. It's literally just normal waste, really. Just your average bits and pieces here and there. But, yeah, honestly. So, yeah, there we go. Anyway, it is Friday morning and I'm just about to go downstairs and I'm going to make myself a flask of coffee and I'll show you guys what I've got for my breakfast in just a few moments. I'm actually getting really hungry right now. So this is what I've got for breakfast today. I've got a bowl of Honey Hoop cereal. And I've also made myself my first flask of coffee of the day as well. It is Friday afternoon. My sister's just popped over for a little bit. She's just picked up the jet wash and a broom because she's just jet washing her patio where she lives because they have just got, her and her partner have just got, excuse me, I'm burping, I don't know why. Her and her partner have just got a storage box, which they're going to put some bits and pieces in the storage box. But before they set that up, though, they just want to jet wash their patio first before they put the storage box in place. So there we go. I've just been outside. I've just cleaned out the rabbits. I've just realised, again, I've literally just forgotten to put the water in their bowl again. I can't believe that, honestly. Let me go and get them some water. I keep doing that. I don't know why. Like, literally, I only seem to remember, like, literally about 10 minutes after I finish cleaning them out, that I've forgotten to put water in their bowl. So I'll do that in just a second. But yeah, anyway, they've just popped over to get a broom, jet wash and stuff, because they're going to do that. I've just cleaned out the rabbits. So put fresh litter in their tray, give them their food, put some fresh hay in there. Hay box as well, and I'm just about to do them some water as well. And also, Amazon's just notified me to say we thought you'd like this product. Happens to be another camera, which also comes with a lens as well. It's on offer at the moment. It's around about £1,799, which is normally how much a professional camera would be, really, for that price, especially when you get a lens that comes with it as well. But at the moment, it's on sale. It's gone down by 28% at the moment, so it's around about £1,299 at the moment. Now, obviously, you know, I need to go very careful with my money now, obviously, because, you know, obviously I've got bills to pay and stuff like that. But eventually, you know, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it now because obviously it's a limited time deal. But if it does end up going back on sale again at some point in the near future, obviously I've only just got this Pocket 3 camera, which I'm still vlogging from and stuff at the moment, which is great. You know, it really is great, and it's got really good features and stuff like that, which, again, is absolutely great. But, you know, if at some point in the future, maybe later in the year or something like that, if I'm good with my money, if I'm good with budgeting, if I'm good with saving and stuff like that, and maybe I want a little bit of a treat myself moment, then maybe if the camera is back on sale again on Amazon, maybe later in the year, if they do like a summer deal or something like that for it, then there's a possibility that I might get it then. It is a Panasonic camera, so Panasonic tends to be quite good as well. I have actually just seen a video of somebody who did a review on Amazon's website where they basically reviewed the camera, and they said it's also really, really good as well. So, and the autofocus in it is really good. It's great for taking photography as well and stuff like that. So, but yeah, anyway, that's something I might look into maybe later in the year, maybe later down the line, okay? Let me just see what I'm good, you know, what I'm like with my budgeting, with my money and all of that stuff first before I think about buying something like that, because it's really, really expensive, of course. And of course, I don't want to buy it, like, you know, at its normal retail price. I'd rather buy it when it's, like, on sale for £1,299 or something like that, you know. But anyway, we'll see what happens. But for the time being, though, am I enjoying vlogging on this Osmo Pocket 3 camera? Yes, I am. I feel more confident with vlogging on it as well, especially when I'm out in public and stuff like that. When I'm out and about, I feel more confident vlogging with it as well, which is great. I haven't really vlogged that much, like, publicly, in public open spaces yet, but that's something that I might consider doing in the next few weeks, especially when the weather outside is starting to warm up now. Honestly, I just cannot wait to get into a beer garden soon and have my first pint of cold beer or cider in a beer garden, in a pub soon. We're almost there, folks. Winter is nearly over, which means that you'll start to see more outdoors content from me in the vlogs rather than indoor content. Anyway, so yeah, so right now on this Friday afternoon, I'm just about to fill this jug with some water and go stick it out in the rabbit hutch in their water bowl on this Friday afternoon. So this is my dinner for this evening. I have got some chicken nuggets with chicken dippers. I've also got some mixed veg, some chips and some mayonnaise. Saturday afternoon, just got home from work, by the way, and just about to get out my work uniform. Then I'll take you guys downstairs and I'll show you guys what I got today shopping wise after I finish my shift. So this is what I got shopping wise today. I got 15 British barn eggs. Can I just say, it's been a while since I last picked up eggs, right? But look, white shells instead of brown shells. What are these chickens eating these days to make their eggs go white like that? I've got no idea.
Anyway, I've also picked up some white toasty bread as well, because I'm going to start having some sandwiches and stuff. Like, we've got peanut butter in the cupboard and stuff like that, so I want to start having some more sandwiches. I also got some Nightingale Farm peppers as well, diced onions, some sliced mushrooms, some 5% steak mince, and I've also picked up these chicken tonight. I picked up 2 creamy mushroom sauces, and I also picked up 2 chicken tonight honey and mustard sauces as well, because in the freezer we have actually got quite a few bits of like chicken breast pieces and stuff in packets, which you can buy frozen. So they're in the freezer at the moment. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe I might do it with the honey and mustard sauce more than the creamy mushroom sauce one, because otherwise it's going to make the meal mushroomy, if that makes sense. But I might do like a chicken and mushroom dish with like mixed veg and maybe some pasta or some rice or something like that. So yeah, anyway, so that is what I brought shopping wise today. I have also just done myself some lunch, and I'll show you guys what I've got for lunch in the next scene of the weekly vlog. So this is what I've got for my lunch today. I've got 2 pucker sausage rolls, which I found in the freezer. There's a pack of 4, so these are 2 of them, which I'm going to eat for my lunch. And I've also made myself a flask of coffee as well. So I've just done the rabbits a salad bowl, which consists of carrots, a little bit of cucumber, some celery sticks, and also some lettuce as well. And I'm just about to take that outside and stick it in their hutch and give them some food in their hutch, as well as some fresh hay as well on this Saturday afternoon. And I'm also listening to some music on Apple Music on my iPad as well on this Saturday afternoon. It is Saturday afternoon. I'm just about to have a shower and get back into my clothes on this Saturday afternoon, and I'm also going to have a shave and also cut my fingernails as well, because my fingernails are getting a little bit long as well, so I'm going to give them a cut. And I'm still listening to some music on my iPad as well while I do all of that on this Saturday afternoon. So for my dinner this evening, I have done myself some sausages, 4 sausages with some scrambled eggs, some chips, and also some mayonnaise. So it is Sunday afternoon, just got home from work, just about to get out my work uniform. So this is what I brought shopping wise today. I brought some more coffee, mate, because I absolutely love sticking this stuff in my coffee. Just makes the coffee taste a little bit better, to be honest, a less stronger. So I brought some of that. I also brought a 4-pinter of milk as well, right there, which is dated until the 14th of March, so I'll probably use it by then anyways. And I also got a bag of mozzarella as well, which I'm going to be using for my dinner later on this evening as well. So I will show you guys what I've got for my dinner later this evening when I get round to cooking it, which I'll show you guys towards the end of this week's episode of the weekly vlog. Just made myself a flask of coffee, popped into the bathroom because I'm going to have a shower, and I'm also going to have a shave as well while I wait for something that's in the air fryer cooking at the moment to cook, which I'm going to have for lunch after I've had my shower and shave on this Sunday afternoon. This is my lunch today, by the way, folks. 4 burnt sausages. How the hell did they get... Honestly, I stuck them in the air fryer for about 28 minutes, which is what they would usually be in the oven. But obviously, an air fryer works a lot quicker than an oven, therefore less time needed to cook sausages. But anyway, honestly, these are the most burnt sausages I've ever seen before in my life. I mean, it's okay for me to pick them up, by the way, because, yeah. But honestly, there's that one. How's the other ones looking? I mean, to be honest, actually, it's more that one side, because look, the other side is completely fine. That's a bit hot. Burnt my fingers. And then this is the last one. Oh, there we go. So there we are. Anyway, so I've got 4 burnt sausages for my lunch today, which I'm about to have on this Sunday afternoon. So it is Sunday afternoon, just about to put some washing into the washing machine to wash, basically. It's giving the rabbits their rabbit food in their rabbit hutch on this Sunday afternoon.
So I'm out and about. I'm just on my way to go and see my support worker at Costa at Mallard Road Retail Park. That's where he is with another client. I'm meeting up with them both today. By the way, I've just brushed my teeth, but before I did though, because them sausages were so charcoal-like, I had a bit stuck in my teeth. I had a bit of CHARCOLIC sausage stuck in my teeth. Anyway, it's dislodged itself now, luckily. It's dislodged itself. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just on my way to go and see my support worker and one of his clients as well on this sunny Sunday afternoon. It's a lovely afternoon, isn't it, as well? That's the other good thing about this afternoon. Very lovely afternoon as well. So it is Sunday night, by the way. I have done dinner. Bit of a failure dinner really tonight because I kind of ate it, kind of not ate it. The reason being is because, well, first of all, I went live on TikTok and did some cooking over on TikTok. And then as I was eating it, obviously I was distracted by my TikTok viewers commenting on my live. So I feel as though going forward, I shouldn't really eat my dinner while I'm live on TikTok because honestly, it's just a massive distraction from me. And then my dinner gets cold. So anyway, so I managed to reheat it in the microwave after I came off my live, and I started eating it, but then I got really full. So, but then saying that though, I did have a sundae at Creams Cafe in Bournemouth with my support worker and one of his clients today as well, which by the way was really nice. I had a bubblicious sundae, which was really, really lovely. So yeah, very fun session today with my support worker and one of his clients. I'm going to be seeing my other support worker and another one of his client, and the same client I saw today. I'm going to be seeing him very early tomorrow because we're going to go for breakfast, which will be nice, and I'm looking forward to that as well. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here because it's been going on for way too long. Firstly, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the love, all the appreciation and stuff like that. And for everyone watching these vlogs over the last week and a bit. I know the videos have been uploaded daily over the last week or so. But this is it. By the time this video goes out, it's Tuesday the 4th of March. It's just gone 4 PM UK time by the time this video goes out. So I really do appreciate you guys for watching and catching up on everything that I've been doing so far in 2025. Obviously, there's been days that I've not vlogged, understandably, but I've done my best to vlog as much content as I can each week, which is great. Now, obviously, by the time this vlog goes out, yes, it is the 4th of March. Now, what I am going to be doing is on the 5th of March at 4 PM UK time and the 6th of March at 4 PM UK time, there's going to be 2 episodes of Steve's movie wrap-ups. Now, the first one is going to be looking at movies that I've watched so far in the cinema for 2025. That's going to be coming out on the 5th of March 2025 at 4 PM UK time. The second one that I'm going to be watching is the movies that I've watched on streaming that I've released on streaming services, and those are going to be the movies that I've watched so far in 2025. I'll be talking about them in that episode, which you guys can see on the 6th of March at 4 PM UK time. And then on the 7th of March, I'm going to be doing a music wrap-up video at 4 PM UK time, which is going to be Rizzle Kicks, because they recently released an album and I wanted to give it a listen. So I'm going to give that a listen at some point this week, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about it in an episode of Steve's Music Wrap-Up, which is coming up on Friday the 7th of March. And then on the 9th of March, which is Sunday, it'll be the movie wrap-ups. They'll be back with their normal weekly episodes every Sunday at 4 PM UK time. And then, of course, starting from next Monday and every week going forward until I decide to take a break from doing these episodes of the weekly vlogs, which I think one will be due soon, by the way. I am going to be vlogging and uploading my content every Monday at 4 PM UK time, starting from the 10th of March 2025 going forward. So there we go. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. You're always welcome to do that. Much appreciated. And feel free to hit that subscribe button if you have not yet become a Stevo. Feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. So I will be back with your next YouTube video on the 5th of March 2025 with the movie wrap-up video. But until then though, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching. See you guys again in my next YouTube video.